It's got Evander Holyfield, and it's like, thanks a lot, Mike Tyson, because he doesn't have that.
No.
Oh, it's hilarious. I'm sorry.
It must be, but let's
Okay.
not laugh about that.
You're pretty set on this. Where does the passion come from?
Let me
for
s-
this?
Let me do it without this, Ken, if you don't mind.
All right, where's the passion coming from for this?
I don't know, Ken. I over 8 weeks found something special about trying to do this. And I didn't really think it was going to be me. I figured, hey, some company, big company's going to do it. But I kept looking, why isn't anyone doing this? And the more I thought about it, the more I said, well, maybe I'm the one. Maybe I'm the person that needs to shout at the top of their lung, hey, consider this. Consider a new way to touch in public to reduce germs. Doesn't it make sense? Isn't it simple? But the message is out there, but it's not simple and easy and a pledge. You know, people are pledging in different parts of the country. I'm trying to see if I can have all of America pledge. That's a big undertaking, all 400 million man, women, and child pledging. But we'll start here in Georgia. We'll start right here in Georgia. And I think this is a great state to start because we just opened up. We're the first to open. And it's time for us to try to work together in unity. That's the important thing. This message is about unity. It's about compassion for others. It's about strategically touching and knowing what you're getting into by touching. Because we all know we touch a lot before March. We were touching without much hesitation. Now we got to have a new way of thinking. And I think that's one of the messages I got over the last 8 weeks. What is going to be different? The way we touch. And no one's come out there and said, the way we touch has to be different. It has to be. We got to make sure we're strategic, we're compassionate, and we are touching, knowing that there's hot spots out there.
I'm going to use the fancy word infrastructure, but basically what we're saying is you've got the connections because you came out of the industry of hair care and that kind of thing. You know where to go to get this product out there to people.
I know there's a need. There's a need, and that's one of the things that drove me 8 weeks ago. I knew that large corporations, retailers, the big companies that sell through the internet, they're going to have hand sanitizer. But when it comes to the independent retailer, the beauty supply, the beauty salon, the barbers, the nail parlors, they're going to have less inventory. And I thought to myself, we better get them a product. Why not? We can do it. So we worked with a drug company. We created a product, we licensed, we're a drug license company, and we shipped. And I never done something so quickly. Never. And I've introduced with the help of many people, 1,000 products. Never have I introduced something in 6 weeks. And it was done right. It was done by the law. We applied for our license. We worked with a drug company. We labeled it. We got it out, and we shipped 2 weeks ago. So we're getting it in the neighborhoods that need it right now. We're putting it in the hands of salons. We're putting it in the hands of barbers, and we're getting it at the beauty supply so they have inventory, so that the customer that goes in there has what they need, and at a fair price. By the way, we did not want. Some people are out there, they're charging too much. We have a fair price, and we're really proud of doing that.
What about the nonprofits? That's something you're.
Well, I've got to give back. I've got to give back. I've made a lot in my life. A lot of people have made me very successful. It's time for me to give back. In this crisis, it's time for me to give back. So I demanded that we have a way to give back. So this is a creative way. I don't know if anyone's ever tried this, but we're going to have about 100 people pick their favorite charities that need it. And we're going to let them decide, not us giving it to one organization. We're going to let 100 points of light out there in Georgia. And we got plenty more for other states that we're going to move into. As soon as we figure that we got a good way of doing this, we're going to move to another state.
And a couple more from here. You're going to Atlanta?
What's
going to happen up there?
I don't know. But I'm telling you, I'm going from Statesboro to another city until I get to Atlanta. And I'm going to be there probably Thursday or Friday. Depends how much how many people we can convince to pledge. But we're just going to be honest with them. This is your choice. I mean, if you feel so compelled, pledge hygiene, pledge a higher level of hygiene. So we think, everyone I've spoken to say, great idea. So let's see if it really is. Let's see if others actually join in. That's what I'm hoping, that in Atlanta, maybe we'll have 1 million people already. I have no idea. We'll find out.
You still have the idea of going with athletes to help you push it?
I do, and this is a great, so I'll let you in on it. I've got my friend, Ronnie Cohn, New York Jet, Georgia Tech, and I got my friend, Andrew Province, Atlanta Falcon, and a Gamecock. They're gonna stand in front of some stadium on Thursday, and they're gonna pledge. Okay, that's just a little secret for you.
And Bobby Cremins, is he on board too?
Bobby is on board. Now, we will.
And why is that important to you?
Well, because athletes know how to come together. Even if they're rivals, they know how important it is to come together and to fight together and to win together. And this is a fight. It's a fight against an enemy we can't even see. And so I figure some athletes, they're going to help me. And I wasn't a great athlete, but I sure enjoyed my time trying to play. And so I think I got a lot of allies there, and we're going to have a lot of fun. It's a tough time. We got to find time for some joy. And I'm hoping that they figure out a way to come with stadiums and how we can actually see live events in the fall. That would be a fantastic gift for America.
I think that's good. What are you doing